I'm going to throw a question at you, and I threw it to Joseph Parker. Who do you think Frank Warren wants to win this fight?
I think me.
Joseph said it's not even close. Of course he wants Fabio.
I think it's me.
He's a Brit.
I do think it's me.
He sees something...
Me and Frank going well, though. It's Uncle Frank, isn't it? Yeah. He's my boy.
Do you think it's a UK thing, or... What's your relationship like with Frank outside of...
Yeah, good. He's a really good guy.
It looks good from, like, the outside. We get
on really well. We do get on really well. He's a really good guy. Really good guy. Maybe it's a UK thing. I don't know, but... Yeah, I probably would say me. Yeah. I would say me. But it's Uncle Frank, isn't it? Come on. It's the boy.
Uncle Frank wants me to win, claims Fabio Wardley, and let me counterpunch. Earlier today, I went live on, the public enemy number one, Joseph Parker. And this is connected to it based on someone's preference of progressing in the sport. Because whoever wins this fight is next for the title. And it was a very good question asked. Shout out to the Stomping Yard for the interview with Fabio Wardley on, who do you think Frank Warren wants to win? And he's like, I think it's me. Maybe it is the UK connection, and I think it's different and it's more than that. I mean, when you're talking about UK homage, when you're talking about preference, when you're talking about nationalism, pride because of nationalism, you're talking about a very deep thing. One thing I know I've seen this with Eddie Hearn, not so much Frank Warren, but Brits take care of their own. Now, you have hardcore boxing fans that look outside of the country of England, but nonetheless, the preference, the support is with the British fighter. I mean, that's just a no-brainer, right? That's just a no-brainer. And I think in this situation, it's no exception, none. So when we talk about who does Frank want to win? Well, let's do the math for a second. We got this fight between Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley. Fabio Wardley is his record, right? Looking at his record, it is 19-0, one draw with Frazier Clark, and in an epic battle. And he avenged it right after that in one round with 18 KOs. Okay, so you got a guy that's undefeated, that is young, that's 30 years of age, that's a Brit, that's 6'5". He doesn't have much amateur experience, but does he really need it based on what he's done? No, absolutely not. Does that make him less of a favorite? No, absolutely not. All you need is the right backing and the right type of favoritism. The right type of favor. You know what I mean? The root word of favoritism. Favor. Okay? That's what Fabio Wardley has with Frank Warren. So I think he was absolutely honest in that, and throw a little twist in there and a little slice of truth more. Look what Joseph Parker said about Frank Warren. He felt that, hey, Frank Warren, I don't think he's the best promoter. And I think, a lot of them are some crooks and they say one thing and they do another. And if I had the opportunity of any promoter, it would not be Frank Warren. It would be David Higgins. Right. So, yeah, that definitely got back to Frank. And Frank, probably that conversation or the realization of who Frank would want to win. Frank would want Fabio to win then, because he ain't saying that type of back behind the scenes political shit to the public. He's not sharing that. He's British. He's undefeated, right? So yeah, you look, in the marketing world of heavyweight boxing, the heavyweight scene, it's still mean and alive in the UK. So Fabio Wardley is next up. Moses is not there yet because they pulled him back for whatever reason. Fair enough. Fabio has advanced past that, right? And he's there. And I think he will be supported like any other British fighter, because it's nothing like a Brit fighting for the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Okay? And this is a guy that hasn't ruffled a lot of feathers, that haven't pissed a lot of people off, that hasn't tested dirty and drug tests and all types of other stuff. He ain't done that. So he has a clean slate with the reputation of the boxing community. Okay, so yes, I believe, like Fabio Wardley, that Frank Warren wants him to win. You guys tell me what you think about this latest interview with Fabio Wardley. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!